Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. It's a beautiful day for a basketball game. It is pretty cold out, but thankfully we play inside here. Today we have DeSmet versus your Chaminade Red Devils, the JV team. It's looking like a pretty good matchup today from what I've seen from the warm-ups before. For DeSmet, starters number 12, Matthew Noonan, number 42, Patrick Origiasso, number 4, Connor Gunn, number 34, Ben. And here we go. Oh, and DeSmet takes it quickly, puts it up, and that's for 2 there. Chaminade taking it back. This is number 1, Kyle Gray. 5'10" sophomore. Pass it over to Travis Pryor. Pass it over to Tim Bailey. Back to Travis Pryor. He takes it up, back over to Bailey. Bailey puts it up and fouled. And so it looks like Tim Bailey is going to take this one, the 6'1" sophomore. Misses the first one there. Goes for the second. Misses that one as well. DeSmet taking it back up the court. Puts that one up for 3, and that one just bounces out there. DeSmet keeps the ball. Driving it up, going for 3 again. Missing that one, that is out. And you can tell that Coach Jason Olson for DeSmet telling him to not go for 3 every time. Chaminade's got the ball now, moving it around. Jordan Pettis with the ball now. Gives it over to Travis Pryor. Travis Pryor goes over to Kyle Gray, who gives it back to Jordan Pettis. Gives it back to Travis Pryor. Travis Pryor moving up to the center, giving it back to Kyle Gray. Kyle Gray goes up and misses that one. DeSmet's moving it back down. This is number 4, Connor Gunn. Pretty fast chap from what we saw a couple moments ago. Passes that one over and misses that one. Here's Kyle Gray coming back up the court. He passes that one to Travis Pryor and fouled. And so this ball's going to DeSmet. This is Connor Gunn that was taking that one up there. Giving that one to number 12, Matthew Noonan. And that looks like another foul there. Can't tell who it's on at the moment, but it looks like it is on Chaminade. DeSmet's trying to, and now it's out there. So far just 2-0 DeSmet. And they go for that one, and they miss that one as well. Chaminade's got the ball back. This is number 3, Jordan Pettis, moving up, and now he's giving it over to Kyle Gray, who gives it back to Jordan Pettis, and it's made itself all the way around to Travis Pryor. Travis Pryor goes for it and misses. That one's kept. Okay, they're saying it went out. And so that will be DeSmet ball. Connor Gunn will take that one up. Passes that one over to 42. 42's going out into three-point range, but they put it right up below the basket, and they missed that one. And now it looks like we've got another foul, and this is going to be on Chaminade again. So DeSmet gets a chance to widen their lead. .34, Ben DeBrugge. Again, folks, I apologize if I'm butchering any of these names here, but a lot of these people I do not know. Both teams pretty dominated by sophomores from what I understand. On Chaminade, all sophomores, one freshman. Chaminade's got the ball. And that's another. All right. DeSmet's going to get a chance to take it up again. Another foul on Chaminade. As I was saying, folks, the only freshman on Chaminade, Michael Rachel, 6'2", one of the tallest on the team. As DeSmet goes for their shot, and they make that one. And now it's 7-0. Chaminade taking it up the court. That's Michael Rachel there. Jordan Pettis with the ball now. And puts that one down for the first Chaminade point of the game. It's 7-2 DeSmet. This is number 10, Dion Gaston. Takes that one up and not able to get it. Chaminade gets the rebound. That's Michael Rachel. He passes it up to Travis Pryor. And now DeSmet's got that ball. And they're coming back up. And, ooh, that looks like it's out on DeSmet. Matthew Noonan for DeSmet, a little bit angry at that one, but looks like Jordan Pettis is going to take this one up for Chaminade as they try and gain back some of the ground that they lost early. That's the shot for three. Makes it, puts that one right down, and that's a great answer. Now it's just 7-5. Just as I said, they needed to gain back something, needed to get a little bit of momentum, and that is exactly the way to do it. DeSmet taking the ball up now. Moving around. And they're passing that one and puts that one up, and that one's knocked away. And Chaminade's got the rebound. They're moving it back up the court. Nearly fell over there, going for three again. Oh, and it just falls out. That's a foul on DeSmet, I believe. And it looks like Chaminade's going to have the ball. Chaminade's taking this one back up. This is number 1, Kyle Gray, 5'10" sophomore. It looks like DeSmet's going to get this one. And so DeSmet's got the ball now. They're moving it around. And They take that one up, and they miss that one. And so this is number 34. Oh, I'm sorry, that's too late by this point. But Chaminade misses that shot. That was number 1, Kyle Gray. But it looks like we have got a penalty on DeSmet, I believe. And Chaminade's got the ball now. And he goes for 3, just misses that one. Left that one short. So far, a pretty good matchup. DeSmet outdoing Chaminade a little bit. It's 7-5, DeSmet, as we're going to get some changes and a timeout. For all of you watching, we have lacrosse registration coming up. Registration for Chaminade High School and Middle School lacrosse is now open. Visit ccplacrosse.com for more details. With us tonight, you probably can't see him, but Father Ralph is here with his camera, as he so often has been over the decades. He'll be stepping down after next year, and Dr. Guidry, the current middle school principal, will be taking over. I think it's fair to say that just about everybody will miss him. Well, I shouldn't say just about everybody. Everybody will. Oh, and that's a blatant foul on DeSmet there. Rams over number 34, Jacob Sterk. I believe that's how you say it. Again, I apologize if I'm butchering any last names. And he goes for 3 there. And that's a Chaminade rebound. That's number 5, Matthew Finley. Passes it over to number 1, Kyle Gray. He's at just about center court now, moving that one in to Yoshi Suzuki. And that one is going to go out on Chaminade. As DeSmet's got the ball, they're moving it back up in the waning time of this first period. 52.1 seconds remaining. And it's going to be DeSmet's ball. And Michael Rachel uses that height to pick it up, and they're moving down. That's number 2, Travis Pryor. Misses that one. And they're struggling for the ball there, but looks like DeSmet has got it for now. He tosses that one up. Number 23, Luke Burns, puts that one up. Can't make it. And this is number 2, Travis Pryor. Hands it over to Kyle Gray. Gives that one over to Jacob Stick, who goes for 3 and misses that one. So now DeSmet's got the ball. Kind of fakes him out with the pass there, goes for 3 and misses, and that's the end of the first period. And so after period 1, 7 for DeSmet, 5 for Chaminade. Regroup, take a little break. Hopefully get down to business. Now, ladies and gentlemen, how would you like to win $10,000? That's right. You can win $10,000 of free tuition. Our annual tuition raffle is back, and the lucky winner gets to choose from free tuition for one student for the 2021-22 school year or $10,000 in cash, your choice. Purchase your chance today. Chances are on sale now at chaminade-stl.org. $10,000 gets you a lot of things. Get a car, vacation. And we start up here again. A couple of changes in who's out there, but not many. This one's to Kyle Gray. He gives that over to number 4, Michael Rachel. Michael moves it up, trips, but gets it back to Chaminade. And he's got the ball right back. Puts that one up, can't make it. DeSmet with the ball now, moving around, jumping around, and that's a travel. Chaminade with the ball now. Over to number 14, Aiden Katrubis. Back to number 3, Jordan Pettis. He brings that one over to Kyle Gray. And that's on Chaminade. And so DeSmet's bringing it back up the court. So far, no score in this period. And that one, from what I saw, was on number 2, Travis Pryor. And this one is going to be number 4, Connor Gunn, the guard. And misses that one. Chaminade trying to get back into the lead. Number 12 and 13 out for DeSmet. They substitute that with number 0, Hank Walbert. And number 10, Dion Gaston. DeSmet missed that one. Chaminade bringing it back up the court. That was number 3, Jordan Pettis. Puts that one down for 2 and ties the game. And now DeSmet moving it around. And that's another foul. I think it would be probably up for debate whether or not this is just a physical game or if we have refs who are blowing their whistles a little bit too much. DeSmet puts that one down and they retake the lead. This is number 34. Puts that one down as well. And so now it's 9-7 to DeSmet. Seven fouls on Chaminade, 3 on DeSmet so far. So you could very much say that Chaminade has been the more physical team in this. This is number 3 there, and that goes out. Again, number 3, Jordan Pettis, 6'0" sophomore. Chaminade's got this ball again. And that is number 44, Adam Nager, the 6'2 sophomore. Again, that was Adam and another foul. On Chaminade. And just after we get it tied up, DeSmet with a chance to take back the lead, and they can. This is number 23, Luke Burns. Up for DeSmet. Takes a second shot, and that one goes down as well, and now it's 11-9. It's number 1, Kyle Gray. And now Chaminade's moving it around, takes that one for 2, misses it. And Chaminade's trying to get it back, and they can. But that's a foul on DeSmet this time. All right. And this is number 34, Jacob Sterk. 6'3 sophomore, tallest on the team. Puts that one down. And now it is 11-10 DeSmet. Jordan Pettis is going to throw this one in. Gets that one over to number 34, Jacob Sterk, who just got Chaminade back to within 1. He goes for 3, and that one pops off the rim. Michael Rachel trying to get that, and that's a foul on Chaminade. And so number 42, Patrick Origiaso, is going to take this shot for DeSmet. This is for the 3-point lead. Puts that one down. Chaminade is losing a lot of points on the penalty shots, and DeSmet's got the rebound. They're going right up, and that's a foul on Chaminade again. This time it'll be number 12, Matthew Noonan, shooting for them. Chaminade has got to get these fouls under control. Puts that one down. Now it's a 4-point lead. 10 fouls for Chaminade now. And number 1, Kyle Gray, is going to leave the game for now. that's his second shot, puts that one down as well. DeSmet just getting more and more effective on those penalty shots. So now DeSmet, after Chaminade missed, is bringing it back up. And Chaminade's got the rebound. That's number 3, Jordan Pettis. He's moving up the court, passed that one over to number 34, which passes it right back to him. He's dribbling around, gets it over to Michael, and that's off on Chaminade. And so it's DeSmet's ball. It's going to be number 10, Dion Gaston. My apologies, that's number 24, Grayson Hetty, who brought that one up. There's Noonan. Misses that one. They're saying that's out on... Looked like it was out on the ref to me. But they're saying it's out on Chaminade. And Matthew Noonan gets it back for DeSmet. And now DeSmet trying to get it up. They can't. Rebound by number 44. That's number 10, Yoshi Suzuki. Puts that one up for 3 and can't get it. But that is a foul on Chaminade again. These fouls are just racking up for Chaminade. And DeSmet just getting more and more effective on them. It's 15-10 for DeSmet. This again, number 42, Patrick Origiaso. First shot. And misses that one. And now he's going for a second. He's able to make that one. And so now Chaminade's taking it back up with a 6-point deficit. As they are just trying to score a point, and they can't seem to do it. DeSmet has got the ball back. They're moving it up the court. And that's another foul. Once again. This is number 10, Dion Gaston, shooting for DeSmet. Makes his first one, and now it's 17-10. And now he's going to go for his second to get it to an 8-point lead. Makes that one as well. Michael Rachel gets the rebound, and Chaminade's moving it back up. That's number 5, Matthew Finley. And DeSmet's got the ball again. Number 4, Connor Gunn, bringing it back up. And we've got another whistle. But this time, it's going to be in Chaminade's favor. And they've got the ball. And so that is another whistle. And DeSmet with the ball. But Chaminade takes it away. That was number 3, Jordan Pettis. He's going to lose that ball to DeSmet from what I see. A little bit of a dog pile there. But Dion Gaston got on top of it. And so DeSmet is moving it up. And they're tossing it around and putting it up, and they miss that one. Chaminade's got the rebound. But now DeSmet takes it right back, and they're going to miss that one too. Now Chaminade's got the rebound again. Bring it into the right side. Chaminade keeps it in. But it's going to be DeSmet's ball. Looked like somebody got and so that'll be out on Jordan Pettis. And we're going to have a timeout. Chaminade has got to get something going here, as they're in an 8-point deficit to DeSmet right now. Of course, limited attendance to these games, so really only family members. But what I would say is that the Chaminade student section is very much missed. Their presence is normally very loud, and they make their presence known. But DeSmet's got the ball now. And looks like we've got another foul on Chaminade. This time it's going to be number 4, Connor Gunn. Who's going to get a chance to bring this to a 10-point lead for DeSmet. Makes his first one. And so he goes for his second, makes that one as well, and it is 20-10, DeSmet. Chaminade struggling to keep the ball. Michael Rachel goes for 3, can't make it, rebound. They're moving that one around, and they're going to say that was a foul on DeSmet. And so this is going to be number 14, Aiden Katrubis, who's going to get this throw in. Lobs it over to Jordan Pettis, who puts it up, cannot make it. Rebound from Chaminade, can't make that either. Whistle blown, and Chaminade is going to get a chance to score some points here. This is number 14, Aiden Katrubis, 5'9" sophomore. Makes his first one. And now he's going to go for his second, try and get Chaminade to 12. But he cannot make it, but Chaminade's got the rebound right back to Aiden Katrubis, who's going to give it over to Jordan Pettis. Goes for 3, cannot make it. Chaminade's got the rebound again, puts that one down. What a great little run there by Chaminade, and DeSmet has fouled number 34, Jacob Sterk. And so now Chaminade trying to cut down DeSmet's deficit, and they have done it pretty well over the last couple of moments. They are crowding around him. Chaminade's got the ball back. They're bringing it back. And Chaminade is fouled. And that is going to be number 3, Jordan Pettis, who's going to get this chance. 6'0" sophomore. Makes that first one. And now it's 20-15, DeSmet. Trying to get it within 4. Puts that one down as well. So now it's 20-16 in favor of DeSmet. Chaminade has had a good minute here. They get it back, Michael Rachel. And Chaminade puts that one down. And now it is 20-18. That is 8 points. And number 13, Charlie Hughes, is fouled. And they have got a chance to tie it. This past minute for Chaminade has been a good one. And now we've got a timeout. Chaminade starting to come back, and they have dominated the past minute and a half. Taking the ball from DeSmet every chance they get. They've scored 8 points, and now it is 20-18 with a chance to tie. And DeSmet also starting to do what Chaminade did earlier, and it is now 10 fouls on Chaminade, 9 on DeSmet. Number 13, Charlie Hughes, 6'2" sophomore. Has the chance. This one up, cannot get it down. Chaminade trying to get that rebound, but they cannot. And DeSmet's now got the ball. They're moving it up. Chaminade's fighting with everything. They've got to get it back and to keep DeSmet from taking a bigger lead. 30 seconds left. Going for 3, number 23, and he puts that one down. And now it's 23-18, 5-point lead for DeSmet. Chaminade is going to try and get some points scored here. So it looks like maybe a problem with somebody's mask, but looked like Jordan Pettis kind of looked away and play is stopped. 11.6 seconds left in this second period. As Chaminade's going to try and get some points scored here. And the clock is ticking down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and he's got to put it up here. That's for 3. Can't get it down, and that's the end of the second period. Chaminade making some gains on DeSmet. They had a dominant minute and a half there, but DeSmet able to score, able to put down a 3-pointer, and it is 23-18 at half. as I was saying, really wish the students could be here, and especially for tonight at 6 o'clock when varsity plays. Chaminade basketball is well beloved by the Chaminade students, and for good reason. Hopefully, next year we can get things back to normal and all of us can be back in the athletic tron to watch the Red Devils play the sport for which we are arguably most known. On a personal note, I do enjoy the nachos that they have in the snack bar. So when the snack bar reopens, that means that fans are here. And when the snack bar reopens, that means that I could get myself some nachos. But it is halftime now. 23-18 DeSmet. We will see you back in about 5 minutes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We have 14 minutes left to play. Chaminade is down by 5. And I would say, personally, I think this second half is going to be a very exciting one, considering how much Chaminade was able to come back in the waning moments of the second period. Just want to tell you all real quick before we get back that Bring Home the Bacon is 1 week from today. All proceeds benefit Father Dempsey's home. Check your email for your assigned breakfast item by grade. Thank you in advance for your support. Father Dempsey's, a charity that Chaminade has supported for a long time, and what I believe personally to be a great charity and one that I think is close to a lot of people's hearts. It's Chaminade. The buzzer is sounded, and the second half about to get underway. On the court as of right now, number 3, Jordan Pettis. Number 1, Kyle Gray. Number 21, Tim Bailey. Number 34, Jacob Sterk. And number 2, Travis Pryor. This is Kyle Gray right now. And it looks like we have already got a whistle. And this is going to be DeSmet's ball. As they're moving it up the court, Chaminade struggling to get back in time, and DeSmet will put that one down for 2. Chaminade moving it back up the court. This is number 2, Travis Pryor. Pass it over to number 3, which passes it back to number 1, Kyle Gray, which gets it knocked out of his hands by DeSmet, and this is going to be Chaminade's ball. Passes it way back to number 2, Travis Pryor. He's going to dribble it, looking very focused. Pass it over to Kyle Gray. He's moving up. He passes it around the back, but that is intercepted by DeSmet. They bring it back for 2, and it is now 27-18 DeSmet. As Chaminade's got the ball yet again, they're going to go for 3, and they're going to miss that one. That was number 2, Travis Pryor. DeSmet with the ball now. And that's going to be number 42, Patrick Origiaso. And already in this second half, Chaminade is struggling. They've got a little chance to reconvene here, but they have got to get themselves together, really. And they have got to start putting down some buckets, because they are currently down by 11, albeit with 5.5 minutes left in this third period. And there's the buzzer. They're coming back onto the court. Chaminade trying to make up some of the points that they have lost over the past minute and a half. It's their ball. That's number 2, Travis Pryor. Cannot get it up. That's going to be out on DeSmet. This is going to be number 3, Jordan Pettis, throwing in. And that is brought back around to Chaminade. They get that rebound after the air ball, but that is going to get into the hands of DeSmet, back into the hands of Chaminade. They put that one up. They missed that one, and back into the hands of Chaminade again, but it's out finally on Jordan Pettis. They are struggling to get the ball through the net. They cannot seem to put it down when it needs to. But DeSmet can, and DeSmet has again. It is now 31-18. Chaminade moving it around, trying to get something, but they cannot, and it is DeSmet's ball again. They're moving it up, and Chaminade has got a rebound. That's going to be a travel on Chaminade. So Chaminade has got to start getting points on their possessions. DeSmet has done it very effectively, and that is the reason that they are up by 15 points now. The deficit keeps getting bigger and bigger for Chaminade. They put that one up for 2 and miss. And just can't seem to get them to go down. But looks as if we have a foul, and it will be Chaminade's ball. This is number 2, Travis Pryor. He's going to let this ball roll up a little bit. Takes that one for 3 and puts it down. And okay, that was nice. That was by number 34. They're moving it around, and you can see by that right there, Chaminade has got a little bit of momentum. Quickly stopped, though, by DeSmet. They're going to miss that one. And that is going to be a foul on number 4, Connor Gunn. He's been very effective throughout this game. Puts that first shot down, and so now it's 34-21. And he's going to get a second chance here. Should he make this one, it would be 14 points. That would be the lead for DeSmet, but he does not, so it will be at 13 points. As Chaminade's moving it around, they have got to start putting down some points here. We've got a whistle blown. And that is number 2, Travis Pryor, who's going to have a chance to get Chaminade within 11. Puts that one up, and that one is not going to make it. I mean, really, one of the reasons that DeSmet is in the lead is because on their penalty shots, they are very effective. They have been fouled a lot of times by Chaminade this game, and they are able to put down penalty shots when given the opportunity. Puts that one up and down, and so now it's going to be 34-22 DeSmet. DeSmet's ball. They're going to move it around and put it in. As DeSmet is moving the ball around here. Connor Gunn goes for that three and misses it. That is going to be Chaminade's ball now. And this is number 1, Kyle Gray. And he's going to be fouled, it looks like. Well, I guess my apologies, folks. It looks as if that foul is on DeSmet. And now DeSmet has got the ball. They're moving it around, trying to find an opening. Can't seem to find one. Now to Connor Gunn, over to number 10, Dion Gaston. Misses that one, gets another chance, can't make it. This is number 24, Grayson Heedy. Passes it over to 23, Luke Burns. Pass it back to Dion Gaston, who passes it back to Grayson Heedy. That one's back to Dion. But Chaminade has got the ball now. They're bringing it back up the court. And that is going to be a foul. And it will be DeSmet's ball. So DeSmet's moving that ball around, nearly loses it, but they've still got it. Over to number 34. Back to number 4, Connor Gunn. And he is fouled. And this game starting to get bad for Chaminade. They have got to put down some serious points in these last 2 minutes if they want to have any chance of coming back in the 4th period. But DeSmet has it now. Chaminade's doing their best to stop them. They're doing pretty good. They're moving it around, can't seem to find openings. That was Connor Gunn, gives it over to number 34, who can put it down for the 2. It is a 14-point deficit again. Chaminade going for 3. Can't get that one down, and that one's going to be taken back by DeSmet. They move it up, put it up, and can't get it. That is going to be a foul again. Once again, DeSmet's ball. 36-22 for DeSmet. We're going to move it around, move it right up the center, and put it down. And so now it's 38-22. Chaminade's got the ball again. They're moving it all over, but that is number 1, Kyle Gray, who cannot get it to go down. DeSmet has got the ball again. They're moving it around, able to keep it in, puts down a 3, and now It is 41 to 22, DeSmet. And once again, somehow, some way, Chaminade has fouled again. Their coach getting a little bit angry at the ref for that, because from what I saw, that was not on Chaminade, but now they've got to foul Chaminade again. And DeSmet is going to get another chance here. And with 31.3 seconds remaining in the third, it is a 20-point deficit for Chaminade. Puts that one up, cannot make it. Chaminade has got the ball again. They're going to move it up the court, trying desperately. But they cannot seem to make it. Fouled. And so now Chaminade has got a chance, particularly number 21, Tim Bailey, 6'1" sophomore. It's up, it's down. And so he makes his first penalty shot. He's got one more. And it's up, and it's not down that time. DeSmet has got the ball. Moving it up the court again. Chaminade's got the ball back. This is Kyle Gray. Puts that one up and puts it down. And that will be the end of the third period. One more period to play. Chaminade down 17. And in all honesty, not a great chance that they come back from this, but we hope and pray that they will. Once again, 42-25 DeSmet. They have dominated this game. Came out of the gates running, and they have not slowed down. There's the buzzer. And so Chaminade has got to use these 7 minutes effectively. Cannot be fouling. Cannot be missing shots. They have got to do what they did in the final moments of the first half when they were able to score 8 points within a minute and a half. They're going to need to do that, but to a much larger degree this time. Chaminade's got the ball, moving it around. Back to number 44, gives it over to 34. Puts that one up for three and misses that one, but Chaminade's got the rebound. They move it over. Back in the three-point zone, he goes for another. Misses that one, but DeSmet's got the rebound. DeSmet, oh, that's a blatant foul right there. He trucked him over. And so Chaminade's ball. That was number 42, Patrick Origiasso, who just ran him over. So Chaminade gets another chance to try and get some points. Chaminade can get that one down, and so now it's a 15-point deficit Still a large one, but narrower than it was to start. DeSmet moving that ball back up. They move it up, and they put it down, and now it is back to 17. Number 1, Kyle Gray, moving that one around. Back to Jordan Pettis, who puts it up and gets it to go down. So now it is back to a 15-point deficit with 5 minutes and 45 seconds roughly to go. That is going to be out on Chaminade. And so this is going to be number 10, Dion Gaston, who's going to get this ball. Chaminade trying to defend them best they can, but can get it to Connor Gunn. He brings it up the court. He's moving around, gets it back to 42. Back to Dion Gaston. Tries that one for 3, but can't seem to make it. DeSmet does get the rebound, however. Connor Gunn here. He's got that ball again. He's moving it around. Ooh. And he tripped up Kyle Gray there. And both teams are now going to have a moment to converse. Chaminade is down 15. That is 2 points less than what they came into this period having to overcome. However, 15 points is a big deficit, especially to make up with 5 minutes and 11 seconds left, and especially with a DeSmet team that is today making everything that they see almost. You can see the varsity players starting to show up. Make sure to stay with us. 6 o'clock varsity will play. Sure to be a good matchup. All right, that is a foul on DeSmet, and so Chaminade is going to have the ball now. Going to be taken up by, it looks like, Kyle Gray. As DeSmet makes a couple changes. They're moving that one around. This is Aiden Katrubis. Gives it over to Jordan Pettis. They're moving it around. They put it up for 2. They put that one down. And so now the deficit is 13. DeSmet moving that one up the court. Moving it around. That is a rebound by Chaminade. They are going to put this one up, and they cannot make that one, however. DeSmet has got the ball. That was Michael Rachel, who eventually gave it to Aiden Katrubis, who could not get it to go down. This is Connor Gunn now. They're moving around. Picked up again by DeSmet. He's going to go for 3. Cannot get that one down. That will be out on DeSmet. And so the deficit is 13 with 4 minutes and 14 seconds to go. Can they do it? Maybe. This is Gray. Gives it over to Pettis. Gives it over to Pryor. Back to Pettis. He's going to go up for 3. Puts that one down. And so now it's just 10. Chaminade nearly getting that ball back, but now it is back to DeSmet. That is Connor Gunn. They're keeping him as far away from the basket as they can. Chaminade desperately wants this ball back. DeSmet trying to take time off the clock. And that will be Chaminade's ball. Three minutes, 35 seconds, 10-point deficit. This is Gray. He puts it up the court. Chaminade has got this ball. This is Michael Rachel. Michael Rachel trying to go up for 2, can't make it. They try to get the rebound, but they cannot. This is DeSmet who has got the ball again. That is going to be out on Chaminade. DeSmet has still got control of this ball and of this ball game. Chaminade desperately trying to get the ball back. DeSmet can't get that one to go down. That is going to be out on DeSmet. And so this will be Chaminade's ball. Well, I guess it was out on Chaminade. From my view, it looked as if it was out on DeSmet. And DeSmet can't get that one to go down. They get the rebound, and so now the clock stops. And once again, DeSmet will have the ball. So now you've got a timeout. Once again, folks, 6 o'clock. Varsity will play. They are starting to come into the building now. Ladies and gentlemen, if your son has outgrown his sport coat, please consider donating it to the Mother's Club. Sport coat and other clothing donations are used in the Giving Closet. At the end of the school year, the remaining sports coats will be offered at the August sport coat sale in the atrium. Your son may drop off a donated coat to Mrs. Jansen in the advancement office. We've got all sorts of chances for you to give things to us, folks. You can also recycle your used or broken Christmas lights at Chaminade. Just drop them off their receptacle by the entrance to Campus Ministry, and the Chaminade Sustainability Corps will ensure that they are properly recycled. They have collected 1,400 pounds of lights since the initiative began in 2018. DeSmet with this ball. They're moving it around. 2.5 minutes to go. Chaminade trying to get this ball back, but DeSmet just won't give it up. But they finally have got it back. They're moving it up the court. 10-point deficit. They're going for 3, cannot get it there. And so DeSmet's got the rebound. This is Gunn again moving it up the court. But DeSmet once again controlling the court. And so another foul on Chaminade. This is going to be number 42, Patrick Orgiasso, who's going to get a chance. Puts that one up, can't put it down. And up. Cannot get that one down either. But DeSmet has got the ball. They're moving it around. Thought about going for 3 there, but they are just moving it up. That is gone. He gives it over. And they put that one down for 2. And so it is again a 12-point deficit with about a little over a minute and a half remaining. Chaminade cannot get that rebound after missing it again. And that one put down excellently for DeSmet. Swatted that one away from Chaminade, but Chaminade is moving it back up. Foul, it looks like. And we have got a man down. But it looks like everyone is all good. And so number 34, Jacob Sterk, will get the chance to bring it back to within 12. Up, down. And this is second try, up and down again. But DeSmet has got this ball. They're going to pass it right up the court. Move it around. And as this game slowly begins to tick down, DeSmet will maintain their possession, as they have for most of this game. And so it looks like Chaminade has fouled a DeSmet player. It looks like this is number 12, Matthew Noonan, who's going to get this chance. DeSmet has been very effective on these. Puts that one up, cannot put it down. DeSmet has got possession. And they're just moving it around. And with the end of that game, 48 DeSmet, 36 Chaminade. DeSmet wins this one, ladies and gentlemen, 6 o'clock. Varsity will be back. We'll see you then.